domestic homicide investigation.
Shalom, shalom. This is Kapalia, aka Pops, out of GMS Chicago with a quick sit down. Before I get started, though, like always, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Kakwadash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York. I want to send double honors because they do rule well. For the brethren around the world pushing this truth uncut, unfiltered, give you the good, the bad, and the ugly of the scriptures, correctly break down the prophecies and the interaction with people and planet declaring warning. I send salutations. For the hopeful elect, I hope this is edifying. For the aquaf, the pure and true, that's listening and sincere and charity, keep doing so. But for the scorners, scoffer, reprobate, two-thirds Israelites and 17 other nations who are in the midst of Jacob's trouble, it is getting a whole lot worse. So with that, we've got a news thing here that jumped off about 14 hours ago based on the article that I see here on YouTube. But I saw it. Some scriptures jumped out. But like I said, I'm not going to try to make it too long. So like I said, I'm just going to let the spirit flow. I've got one scripture in particular as it's going through. Another scripture might jump up, might pop out. I'm not sure. But like I said, let's just let this play. And you can see what's going on.
Well, we have some breaking news to tell you about. A domestic homicide investigation is unfolding in Montgomery County. A mother is now dead and a father is now in custody. This happened outside of a bank in the Colesville area of Silver Spring, and Fox I Sierra Fox was first on the scene, and she joins us now live with the details. Sierra.
Good evening, Rob. Well, Montgomery County Police say that a husband ran over his wife in this Capital One Bank parking lot behind me around noon. Just take a look at this unfolding scene here along New Hampshire Avenue in Silver Spring. Police tell us a 59-year-old woman went to the bank to take care of some business, and when she came outside, her 59-year-old husband was in a white SUV. They say he first slammed into a front column of the Capital One Bank, then ran over his wife before knocking over a light pole in the parking lot, which the vehicle is still stuck on top of. No one was in the SUV, and the suspect is in custody being questioned by investigators. Right now, family is being notified, so at this time, the name of the victim has not been released. According to police, there was no exchange of words, an argument, or fight prior to the wife being killed, and it's not clear what led up to this deadly incident. Just to express the magnitude of the scene out here, a woman just approached me and asked, is this a movie? Is a movie being shot here? Now, police do want the community to know there is no threat, and this was an isolated incident, and they tell me they will remain out here for the next couple of hours. Back to you.
All right, that is our Sierra Fox in the...
Is a movie being shot here? Yeah, the movie being shot is Yahawah's Bahashem Yahawashi movie. You know, because there's nothing that's going on that hasn't been preordained and whatnot. So, like I said, yeah, it's a movie, but it's Yahawah's movie. Okay, so let's put some scriptures on this. So this is Proverbs 20 and 24. The lady asked the question, was they shooting a movie? Yep. Screenplay written and directed by Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi himself. The director's edition. This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's going are of Yahawah. How can a man then understand his own way? So I'm saying? So the Lord Yahawah has written this screenplay. And all the players are playing their roles. Okay? Pretty much. Easy. Matter of fact, let's go do this. Let me go back over here to this. Pull it up. Look at the thing. Brandon Lawhon says, never know how death will come. But this is unimaginable. I swear that people get possessed by evil. So, let's get a scripture to back up that Because, like I said, yeah, you got demons out here, and everybody got a certain amount of angels and a certain amount of demons assigned to them. So, actually, it's a true statement. Get possessed by it? Yeah, sure. We're talking about people being possessed in the scripture. Yahawashi was rebuking, pulling demons out of people, sending them into swine, all kinds of things. So, yeah, demon possession is correct. It does happen. Okay? So, that shouldn't be something new. So it says here, never know how death will come, but this is unimaginable. Okay, so now this is Matthew's 4 and 23 and 24. And Yahawashi went about all Galilee, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing all manner of sickness and all manner of disease among the people. And his fame went throughout all Syria, and they brought to him all sick people that were taken with divers diseases and torments, and those which were possessed with devils, and those which were lunatic, and those that had the palsy, and he healed them. So, what did the guy say? What was the statement here? Never know how death will come, but this is unimaginable. I swear that people get possessed by evil. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And that man, who knows what rage it was that demon put on him that made him run down his wife like that. But it happened. It happened. Okay? Let me put this last scripture on it, though. Matthew's Matthew's 24:12. Yeah, so the scripture that I'm going to end this with is going to be Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Iniquity, let's look that up. The condition without law. Thou shalt not kill. That was the law that was given to the Israelites. Okay? So if this was an Israelite that did this, guess what? He just broke a law. Okay? And in the kingdom of heaven, because of the fact that they're not going to have the ability to give life or take a life away or whatever the case might be, they're going to have to learn that law. Okay? Okay? And if they call themselves trying to, these other nations of people, as they learn our laws, statutes, and commandments, they kill somebody or whatever the case might be, the sentence could actually wind up being reversed. The person that was killed could be brought back, and the person that killed him could wind up being put to death. Yahawashi brought people back. They laughed at him when he said that she was asleep, the little girl. But in actuality, it was what it was. She had passed on, but Yahawashi said she just asleep, and they laughed at him, but he told her to awaken, and the girl got up. Okay? The whole deal. Was it Lazarus? Was it Lazarus? I can't remember. I remember there was another account where Yahawashi could have went and he was told that people came to him and told him that someone was sick and this, that, and the other, and he didn't get up and run to go and deal with it at that point in time. He let the person die and let them die and been dead for a few days or whatever. And then he went and raised them back up. So, like I said, he said, you do these things in greater. So, so in the kingdom, that could be to wind up being the case. Somebody does something, and he slays somebody, a person slays somebody, and and he doesn't have the right because of the fact that the scripture says just that, thou shalt not kill, and they kill somebody, that the penalty could be that he be raised, the person that he killed be raised back once the matter has been figured out and settled, raised back, and the person that did it could wind up being put to death. Okay? So, but it says the condition without the law, being ignorant of it because of violating it, contempt and violation of law, iniquity, wickedness. So, it says what now? Because iniquity, lack of law, not being ignorant of the law, or not caring about the law, shall abound. The love of many shall wax cold. So this was his wife. So his love for his own wife waxed cold. He didn't care. He just wanted to add it there. Okay? So, this is just what to be said, you know. You've got, and you can see that the earth is waxing cold. The people are giving less and less and less care about each other. And what you think will happen, like you said, when all this shit really hit the fan for real, and there's no food abound. There's no place to be able to go and pick up food and this, that, and the other. You gonna be these people go turn on each other and get to looking at their neighbors for what it is that they need. So, you know, for the election's sake, you know, we bring these lessons out and get your mind right and get an understanding of this. Okay? So, with that all having been said, understand that none of this is coming down the pipe that's not deemed, you know, per Yahawah B'Hashem Yahawashi. So, hope that's edifying. I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahawah B'Hashem Yahawashi B'Hashem Kakodash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York. Again, double honors because they do rule well for the brethren around the world, pushing this truth uncut, unfiltered, doing the good, bad, and the ugly of the prophecies, breaking down that and the interaction with the people and planet, declaring warning, salutations. Hope that's edifying for the election. For the Aqua, for you intruders, listeners, sincere chair to keep doing so. But scorners call for reprobate 2/3 Israelites in the midst of Jacob's trouble, because you are in the midst of Jacob's trouble, it's going to get a whole lot worse. So for the first group, a hearty shalom, and for the second group, a bar.